What's good? Osiris here. We'll have Ray, special guest, friend of the show. Ray Studios joining us. We're going to get started soon. Can't stop, won't stop. It don't stop. Spice 65, let's do it.
This is my music. You either fight, fuck, or drink to it. Bounce or lean to it. MC, influence. You know how we do it. It's hip hop and superstition don't stop. This is my music. You either fight, fuck, or drink to it. Bounce or lean to it. MC, influence. You know how we do it. It's hip hop and superstition don't stop. Yo, it's time to separate the real from the replicas, the fans from the critics, so let's deal with these hecklers. A new day, different testament, and I ain't stressing it, cause I'm better than all of y'all, and that's a rough estimate. I'm humble but I'm cocky, trapped between double lives. I scream I'm the best until the day gets proven otherwise. I try to take a diplomatic approach before the mainstream is weak, the underground ain't dope no more. And lyrically commercial cats stay behind 5 years. And abstract motherfuckers wanna analyze snares. Man, look, I don't need your little pep talk or expertise. So please, keep falling point away from my next release. Now I switch sides like Ben Shavers, hooked up with M phases. That's my Gold Coast neighbor. Get this paper, nigga. I know a lot of snakes, but I ain't really into scandals. My sole purpose is to set the mood like scented candles. Spit till I'm physically fatigued, until my lungs collapse. If you don't believe, then tell the DJ to run it back.
What's good? We're going to get this started here. Ray's here with me. I'm looking forward to this show. We're going to talk about, I haven't seen this clip, so we're going to react to it live. Stephen A. Smith talking about marriage. Sounds like the Nevada incident that happened there. I guess that's the piece that we'll get into it. But it's like when I see that, I'm like, is that the peaceful path everybody's telling me we're on if we don't do secession? Doesn't look very peaceful to me. And then we'll probably get into Eminem and Vivek. How you feeling, Ray?
Feeling great, man. Like I told you, I had one of the best weekends I've had in a very long time. I got to see a whole bunch of my family. Most of them I haven't seen in a long time. So it was just a great weekend, man. I had a whole lot of fun.
That's what's up. Grateful, man, for those moments you get to spend with family, and hopefully you got away from the politics and news and stuff for a second, and had a good weekend. Yeah, I haven't been doing anything special. I'm excited for not NFL football, but my son's going to start his. He's doing a little bit elevated league with flag football. And then my youngest doing soccer. So, yeah. Every weekend, that's a big deal. I didn't even know. You told me football starting next week. I didn't even know.
Like I said, it's going to be the Chiefs versus the Lions.
So, that's a one. I don't even – what's the Lions – what are the Lions doing? They have – who's their quarterback?
Jared Goff.
Goff is still the quarterback. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. But he did all right, though, didn't he? Or no?
He actually did pretty good last season.
Yeah, he's decent.
Yeah, the Lions started off bad, but then they got on a hot streak and just missed the playoffs.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. We were talking, and speaking of sports, like we wanted to show that clip of Stephen A. Smith. Well,
what's going on here with Stephen A. Smith?
He wasn't talking sports in this clip, guys. What he was talking about was he was talking about marriage and about how marriage today is like politicized in a lot of ways, like how it's skewed in a bunch of different ways. Like, I'll show you right here. I'll play it.
I know a brother. He's one of my boys. He knows who he is. I ain't gonna say his name. He was married. They never had any kids. He wasn't feeling the relationship anymore. Neither was she. The divorce wasn't even contested. And the courts ordered him to pay $12,000 per month. That ain't child support. That's adult support. That's wife support. $12,000 a month. He wasn't even making $1 million a year. $12,000 a month just because y'all ain't together no more? She had a job. Why you had to pay $12,000 a month? I know one of my female friends, she was actually making more money than her man. He cheated. I know that's hard to believe, but it's true. He cheated. And she still was ordered to pay this brother $15,000 a month. In this country, we talk about marriage. But every time you turn around, it's a financial transaction. And it's getting to the point where prenups ain't safe because you got people contesting prenups. I know.
Yeah.
He got amped there. What's your thoughts?
You wonder why marriage is on the decline these days.
Yeah, marriage is as an institution is, I think, probably in danger in a way because you're seeing a lot of different the mentality is different. Like you said, a lot of people don't want kids. Have you seen that trend on TikTok where they talk about dinks? Dink.
Yep. Dinks?
They say dink, dual income, no kids, and they like celebrate.
I've not heard of that.
Yeah, so TikTok has a lot of these strange little trends, but it's just like, hey, we have two incomes in the household, and when you don't have any kids, and if you got two incomes, you might be doing all right. So they show them taking trips to Paris or whatever, doing like we can do this because we have no kids, and that's the mentality.
That's just a stupid mentality. Like people don't realize this, and I feel sorry for them in a lot of ways. They don't realize that having kids is the greatest gift God can give a person. Yeah, and kids, they change you, and they change you for the better. And like they help you grow as a human being because you learn you learn that you have to take care of someone else, and when you take care of someone else, that actually helps you take care of your own self at the same time too, because you learn how someone else can be better.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing, man. It's something where you really have to give yourself up to something greater. It's not easy. There's a lot of challenges that come with it. So I'm not trying to pretend there, but it's not something you can replicate. You can't really buy it. You can, adopt, but that's still having kids. You just can't buy that feeling. Let me just give you a taste of one of these videos. I just did a quick TikTok search. Dinks. Here's your dinks. Welcome to 2023, where dinks are a thing.
Of dinks, it's dual income, no kids, and we're in the thick of our dink era, and this is how we spend our evening after work. 5 p.m. freedom hits. I'm exhausted. I need a liquid IV and sit on the couch after work. Meanwhile, Sean goes out and does all the hard work and gets the groceries that we were missing. What a guy. It is hot today, so we are going to take a dip in our pool. A pool we share with hundreds of others, but we are very thankful for this pool on hot days. Why talk about your day on the couch when you can talk about it in the pool? We're back, we're clean, and we're hungry. First, gotta sneak in some time for laundry, and tonight, one of our favorites, we're making protein pizza. Trust me, it is so much better than it sounds. We also don't have a rolling pin, so we use a wine bottle. We found this recipe on TikTok. Just look up protein pizza on the search bar and it'll have everything you need. And then while we were making it, we realized we need red wine to go with this, obviously. So Sean ran out, got some wine for us. We don't usually have wine on weekdays, so this was a bit of a treat, but it tasted a little interesting. Oh, and there is the pizza. Trust me, it tastes so much better than it looks. It was comfy, cozy vibes tonight. We ate pizza.
So you can see I've had enough.
Oh my God. I can't do any more of that.
But I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But it's that shows you that the mentality is a little different. I don't think they were celebrating dinks, in the early 20th century. It's just different.
Like there were times where 100 to 200 years ago, like your great how many grandparents, they had like 8 kids and they were dirt poor, and they still managed to take care of them and actually raise them to be great people. So people today, they're just unmotivated. They don't have any purpose in life. That's in my opinion, that's part of what's driving the trend today. They have no purpose.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of value on
Objects.
Material items. Yeah, it's like, well, I've got these material items and I've got this extra time too, because you don't have kids. So I've got this time, I've got this money, I've got material items, and that's my success. And for me, like you said, I didn't grow up dirt poor, but we didn't have any, extravagant anything. And we're fine. Yeah. I remember getting teased because the first car I learned how to drive on, believe it or not, was a blue Gremlin. I don't know if you heard of those cars before.
I might have heard of that, but I don't think I've ever seen what they look like.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
and they were great cars actually. The car was like a little car.
Like Osiris, you have 2 kids, so I'm pretty sure that it gets difficult at times because you have to balance work, raise them, spend time with your wife, and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, when you look back at it, you actually, what do you think? You're in a much better situation, and you have a much better life than before you had kids.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't, there's a lack. If I'm doing this, the reason I'm doing YouTube in these videos is because of the kids, really. But there's a lack of purpose for me, not against anybody who doesn't have kids or can't, but for me, there's a different purpose to carry on your legacy, and it's just a natural instinctual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the car I learned how to drive on that car right there. Very famous for looking funny.
I might have seen that before. It looks familiar from somewhere. I just don't know where.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
But I remember, man, my first when giving birth, man, that whole thing, that is something else. So that's not something you ever forget when you're in that room.
Yeah. When your wife gave birth, how did you take it?
Well, it was a tough with my oldest one. She had some type of back pain with him because I guess it wasn't breached. He was flipped the wrong way or something like that.
Wow.
So yeah, she was in serious pain. But then she got the epidural, and then after that, she was good. But it was scary.
Yeah.
But it's one of the more visceral things you've ever seen. I've ever seen. You probably will ever see. I don't try to talk about it too much because all I did was watch and say breathe or whatever and kind of be there. Well, she had to actually do it.
Yeah, that's what we as men are supposed to do for women. We're supposed to be there to comfort them.
Yeah, it is a very. I mean, it makes you think about God. I don't know how you can't think about God or your faith in that moment.
Yeah, me as a Christian, that kind of stuff that really resonates with me a whole lot.
Yeah, it's a good way to start off, Ray. I appreciate you bringing up the conversation of marriage. I mean, that's one of the things because people we're in times where it's like, what do we do while these you can call them crazy, but it's almost normal now. These wild things are happening. What can you do? I mean, that's one of the things you can do is just get married. You'll find the right person, of course. Getting married is like a rebellious act almost at this point.
Yeah. As a Christian, marriage to me is a necessity. That's just how I view it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. So Stephen A, shout out to Stephen A. He has base takes at times. He really does. He's not always whack.
But he gets way too much into race, way too much into it.
The thing is, you have there's no Shannon Sharp does it too. I mean, if you're going to be on those networks, Disney, and just to have the cred, if you don't do that, you'll get fired. You see what happened with Sage Steele. Sage Steele was like, wait a second, why are y'all kneeling? And now she's off ESPN, had to sue them. Luckily, she won. But if Stephen A. Smith didn't go into the race, he would be fired. He'd be gone.
No, literally, like almost every topic he does on sports is about race in some way or another. If it's not about it, he mentions it. So
it never used to be like that. It never used to be. I watched, man, Stephen A. and Skip was some of the best sports commentary that you ever will hear. And I listened to some of the best, Jim Rome and many others, local in Cleveland. It wasn't like that. Pre-Trump, it was not like that. I watched ESPN all the time. I had ESPN on in the background all the time. I never turn on ESPN anymore. Never.
Yeah. Undisputed return today.
Yeah, I saw that. It was kind of a hot mess, though, wasn't it?
Because they had off. It was Skip, Michael Irvin, Richard Sherman, and Keyshawn Johnson.
I didn't see the whole thing, or I just saw some clip. There were some clips floating around on Twitter. What did you think of the first undisputed Fox Sports?
It was odd, but also interesting at a lot of times because I like their personalities. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But there's too many people in the room. Like they were talking over each other too much.
Yeah, there's too many. And I think, it might be good to do like something like that where it's Skip and those three. So Skip, Richard Sherman, Michael Irvin, and Keyshawn Johnson. That's it, right? It was them. And then so it's four. That's a lot of ego and personality. I think that's cool as like a special event. You can't do that every week. Every day. I don't need to hear that. But I will say I like Keyshawn Johnson is my favorite of those. I would like to just see Skip. Keyshawn's what do you think? I think Keyshawn is excellent.
Yeah. I think Keyshawn is pretty good. He's pretty good, but I still think Michael Irvin is the best one because his personality just adds a whole lot more to it.
Yeah, he's out there.
But if I had to pick one because what I think it should be Skip and one other person at the very, very max a third one.
No, it's just skipping one person. You can't do that. Skip one person. And what happened to the moderator? They need a moderator. Even though the moderator doesn't do much, I like the moderator.
I think Skip is now the moderator. So
wait, what?
He pretty much is now. Like he barely even spoke in the show.
Oh, that's whack. Yeah, I don't need that.
But if I had to pick one person out of those three, I would pick Sherman because you would get an opposite opinion of Skip. because like as much as I like Michael Irvin and Keyshawn Johnson, they kind of creates an echo chamber with Skip because like they're all like they're all like Cowboy fans. Like me, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, but I don't want to just be in like some echo chamber of it. I wanted an opposite opinion, even though I didn't like Shannon Sharp a whole lot. But I liked him being there because he gave that balance to Skip. So yeah.
Yep. Jordan Lott, one of the great friends of the show. Thank you for stopping by. Libertarians just warm my soul, man. Just fun. What a great group of people, man. The especially Mises Caucus friendly libertarians. Very good peoples. Jordan Lott says Eminem, Dave Smith, Libertarian Tupac, and Vivek should have a libertarian rap battle. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Something like that. Oh, did you? Lil Wayne made a new theme song for Undisputed.
I saw that. Yeah, my brother texted it to me. It's dope. Lil Wayne's one of the greatest ever.
I loved it. I liked it, but I still prefer the original.
You do? Okay. The original was good too. They had to change it, but
it was just the beat of it. There was something special about the original that I really liked.
Yeah, and it was there for so long, so yeah. But I liked it. I didn't even text him back to see if he maybe he didn't like it. I loved it. But Lil Wayne is just, man, he is so dope. He just makes it look so easy, and a lot of times when people do those theme songs, whatever, they come out corny. That was dope.
Yeah.
Jeremy Fritchett says, what a soft-ass bitch move by Eminem. Maybe we should slide up into that topic. I don't know. Did you hear what happened with that, Ray?
I heard about that. I didn't read a whole lot into it, but other than just the fact that Eminem's lawyers sent a cease and desist order to Vivek, and that he's not allowed to like use it to rap any of his songs on his campaign trail anymore. So to me, Eminem is being a sorry ass. So yeah, what's the whole point of doing that? Like, even though I thought what Vivek was doing with it was stupid in my opinion, like it doesn't make any sense. But Vivek should do that if he wants to, in my opinion. I don't see how he was doing anything wrong.
Yeah, if you don't know, I played the clip a while back. Vivek was on the stage and he was rapping to Eminem's famous song at this point, Lose Yourself. Here's a clip. I believe this is a clip from it at the Iowa State Fair.
Forgetting when he wrote down the whole crowd. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's joking now. Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Plow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Let's go.
There goes gravity. He's so mad, but he won't give up. He goes back to these notes. He's so mad as he's hopes. He goes back and he's close. He goes back and he's hopes. He goes back and he's hopes. He goes back to this mobile home. Back to the lab and he opens soul rap. Better go capture this moment and hope it all can lose yourself in the music.
I loved it. I know we kind of disagreed on that. I'm a big hip hop fan. That song is just pop classic, instant classic.
I like the song. I love it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I think it's a little irresponsible that he's doing it while campaigning, because like it's not something that a mature candidate would do. And like what we need today are more mature candidates. That's just how I view it.
Yeah, I think he's going after the younger kind of crowd. And he's not really, I mean, I hate to say it, he's not really trying to win. I think he's trying to get like office of management business. He's trying to get a position in the White House or just stature. And
Metalopoly, how you doing, brother?
What's up? Metalopoly says, Eminem disappoints me. I used to like his music and thought he was edgy. Now he's a Trump derangement syndrome, addled, shit lib, hating the people the news told him to hate. Metalopoly came in just guns blazing figuratively. What's up, Metalopoly? Bars.
Eminem used to be anti-establishment. Now he's part of the establishment.
Oh yeah, man. Eminem used to be free spirit, but now he's signed. So he's got his Shady Records, and his Shady Records are signed to, I believe it's Interscope. Interscope's under Universal Music, and then now they got the rights under BMI. These are all dominated by Democrats. It's basically, these record labels are MSNBC basically in music form.
Yeah.
And that's where you're at.
That's why I'm glad Oliver Anthony turned that deal down. So
yeah, I agree. I want him Yeah, do what you do. Be independent. I don't care what your politics are or whatever. Just keep making good music with passion from your soul. I don't care what the lyrics are. It's just that's what we're missing with this corporate kind of takeover of hip hop.
Yep.
So if you don't know what happened, Eminem, that I think it was just from the Iowa State Fair, from my understanding.
Believe
They
so.
sent a letter, music licensor BMI sent a letter to Vivek Ramaswamy's campaign lawyer on August 23rd expressing their objection to the campaign's use of Eminem's musical compositions. BMI stated that any further performance of Eminem's works by the Vivek 2024 campaign would be considered breach of agreement, reserving all rights and remedies in relation to this breach. Ray, another place where I take this is
he making money off it though?
who? Vivek?
Is he making money off it?
I don't know. I'd be happy if he did. But yeah, I mean, he is from
Well-
exposure and donations indirectly.
Well, if he's making money off it, then I can see that. But if he's not, then I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, he is making money off it. You just have to say indirectly, who knows how many donations he got because somebody was like, oh, this cool guy is singing Eminem. But the thing that I liked about it, and I think we talked about this at the time when it happened, I think we went live, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was just me. Oh, okay, maybe it was just me. But what about when talking about that? It's a risk, and it was very smart because Eminem had done that weak video. Remember when he's sitting in the chair and he's like, "Oh, I knocked over my comic book." Where he's sitting in the chair and he's like when I get all kind of jittery, I'm paraphrasing, like I get all anxious when I think about Donald Trump and the bars come out too fast. So right after that, Vivek used his song for karaoke. I thought that was dope. And Vivek probably knew this was going to happen. Look at all the free press he's getting. Ron DeSantis, I mean, he's not going to rap Eminem, but he doesn't do anything to get that type of buzz. This is good for Vivek.
I disagree. I don't think that's good for Vivek because I think his stock dropped a little bit right when that happened. Now it came back up after the GOP debate, but still though, it dropped just a little. It may not have been much, but it was still something. Because even Broken Traditions and I talked about that.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, he went on your show, right? I missed that part. Yeah.
Well, we didn't talk about it on the show, but we talked about it afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he sent that clip to me and said now he agrees with me that he thinks Biden will win in 2024 after he saw that.
Oh yeah, they're setting it up for him, but Biden's on vacation. He's chilling. He knows what's up.
Yeah. I wanted to say something before we move on. I told you that something big might be happening with my show. Now, I'm not going to get too specific because in case it doesn't happen, but I've actually been in contact with a certain guest, a person who might come on to do an interview / discussion on my show. If I told you who this person was, you would think I'm lying to you.
Wow.
What?
Breaking news, everybody. This is on the Ray Studio Show. Let's get a link so people can get alerts. This is on Rumble.
Yeah.
I'll talk. You can go get the link. Everybody, breaking news.
I won't say it live because in case it doesn't happen, because there's still no guarantee. I've just been in contact with this person's people to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I might tell you after we're done with the show. I might tell you because it's big, man.
Let's go. Let's get the link in there. If you're wondering, because now I want to know who it is. If you're like me and you want to know who Ray is going to sit down with, potentially do an interview with, a discussion with. But regardless if that happens or not, check out the channel Ray Studios on Rumble, unfiltered, uncensored, unbothered, unworried, and can do whatever the hell he wants to do on Rumble.
Yeah. Trying to find the link
Jordan
right
Lott said, "Is it The Rock?" That'd be dope.
Maybe. Maybe
that'd be funny. If I were to interview The Rock, it'd be funny because I called him a bitch a while back in the live. I don't know if you remember. He was waffling back and forth in politics. I don't want to get into it, but I was like, you could probably crack me in half. He's so big, he could probably snap me in half, but you're still a bitch.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm still trying to find my link right here.
Ray, moving on up. We moving on up, Ray. Metalopoly. That was my show back in the day.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah, I put you on the spot for it. But since you're teasing it, like, let's do it. Let's get it out there for people.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I know
I got my link right here.
Okay, you got it in the chat?
Here it is in the private chat.
Yeah, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe house
Let's
There you
go,
go.
Ray.
in the sky.
It's in the private chat.
All right.
To the east side.
I'm gonna do my Trump dance. How does Trump do that? How does Trump do that dance? I'm gonna do my Trump dance. I love that Trump dance though. Somebody needs to do that and like I can't dance, but somebody needs to do it and like make it a remix or something like that. Hopium Gardner says, "Is it Vivek?" that nigga Vivek is everywhere, so it might be. We moving on up, yo.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me? Oh, sorry.
I
Was
can
your
hear
mic off? Yep.
Yeah, my mic was off.
Okay, but is it? No, people are like speculating on who it is. Is it Vivek?
Metalopoly. I can't say it because it still may not happen. I still don't know for a fact.
Yeah.
Like like I said, I might tell you, Osiris, after the show who it might be.
Yep. Well, if you do, I'm not gonna tell anybody. You're gonna have to check out. The link is in the channel right now in the chat to Ray Studios Rumble channel. That's where it's going down. Before we go on to the next topic or anything else, what do you think about Rumble, Ray? Are you happy with it? What's your thoughts on the platform and your show over there?
Other than BlackRock and Vanguard buying up more shares, I don't have an issue with it, really.
Yeah. Well, we knew that was going to happen. I mean, I talked about that from way back. It's what Rumble is just a young YouTube. That's all it is.
What's Rumble's stock value right now? I haven't checked it in a while.
Yeah, I've not checked. I mean, I like it. Is it Nick Fuentes? I would go bananas. I would be, oh my gosh, Metalopoly. Oh my gosh. I'd probably be texting Ray like, can I get on the live, Ray? Can I get? No, I wouldn't do that. But you know, I'm a big Nick fan. Oh man, that would be nuts. That would be so nuts, man. If we could, man, that would be.
My lips are sealed because I don't want to let you guys know when it not happen because there's still no guarantee it's going to.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to get your hopes up too high, guys.
Yeah,
I don't want to because I've done that. Like remember the whole Florida thing? We were hyping it up for months, and then it didn't happen.
Well, you know, stuff happens, but yeah, I think
I just don't want it to happen again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I completely agree with you on that. Just to keep, but you know what? It feels good to have like even the possibility. I mean, you and I, we just out here grinding. It's not like we have millions of viewers and stuff like that. So any type of even possibility of news like that, man, be happy. Keep your grind on. You're reaching out to people, connecting. Yeah.
I've already had Steven on my show.
Oh yeah. Steven's been on. The homie. I need to get him on. Like I need to get a lot of people on.
No. It's someone like I said. This person. If I said it right now, you would think I'm making it up. I'm lying. You would think I'm lying to you.
Wow.
Wow.
So that means we would know who the person is.
Yeah. Everyone in the chat knows who this person is.
Nice. Hey man, you got a platform. I mean, you can say what you have a platform. So there's something of value there. Hopium. The homie Stephen Ignoramus, I got to get him back on. We haven't talked in a while. That's one of my favorite dudes to talk to.
He's coming on my show next Monday.
Oh, you got him on the show Monday? Yeah, I got to reach out to him, man.
Yeah, I had him and Carlos on the one time, too.
And I got to get Carlos on. Carlos and I got to talk. So that's good, man. That's good. Whoa, it's Trump. Niggas for Trump. Mr. President, what are your thoughts on niggas for Trump and the branding? That'd be funny if Trump was like, oh yeah, I like niggas for Trump. That's a nice and then it went viral. That'd be so hard though.
Yeah.
That would hit hard.
Yeah. Well, but I'm keeping my lips shut.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. But
Yeah,
if it does happen, guys, it'll blow everything away. I'll say that.
That's good, man. Let's do this. I'm excited. Like I said, man, I
What?
would buy stock in Ray Studios. I think you're like a young Alex Jones, but better in
Yeah.
you've got sports and all these other things. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Like I'm still surprised you got Dr. Shiva how you say his last name again? Shiva
I do know how to pronounce it now. I adore.
I adore. Like
Yeah.
I was shocked that you were able to get him on.
Well, he's struggling to get any shine. Nobody wants to give him any type of shine, like the airtime or anything like that. So he's reaching out to people. He's
Yeah.
reaching out to creators to say, hey, people, I don't have any producers or any big money. So he was on Anomaly's channel too. I'm going to try to do another another interview with him and try to kind of control it a little bit. Because
Well-
when you get to his substance, man, he's really good.
Well, when you do that, let me come on. Because
sure.
I would have questions I want to ask him.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, let's do. Yeah, in fact, I'll see if he's okay with trying to. I'll reach out to him.
Yeah.
But Dr. Shiva is on the streets. Like he's very, very substantive. When you look at like what he does, he's like an activist. Like he's literally in the streets, like handing out flyers to people and shaking hands, and it's impressive, man.
Yeah. But I'll just say this: the person that I'm reaching out to, I'm talking to the person's people.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's how. I mean, that's not unusual. Let me show you the little bit here of Dr. Shiva Ayadore in the streets. Since he came up, I want to give him a little bit of promo.
MBTA station. We're here to. All right, everyone. This is Dr. Shiva Ayadure. We're here at the MBTA station. We're here to educate people that the future is offline. It's very important that people get on the ground. Social media has become run by the elites. We have to go offline. So we just distributed tons of these flyers. And as you can see, what the flyer says is the lesser of two evils is killing your children.
Running
it's
as
a
an
wonderful
independent?
graph because it shows that over the last 80 years, the United
That's a good
States
question.
life
I don't
expectancy is
know.
going like this. That means if you have a child, your child is going to live a lower lifespan than you. And the only way to get this out is we got to go on the ground and we got to educate citizens that we're doing right here. So we've had Chris, we've had.
I believe he's running as a Republican.
Jason who came up from
Okay.
Florida. We've been on the ground here,
Yeah.
putting out flyers to educate people. The
I'll
future
double
is
check that,
offline.
though.
And we're going to be distributing 50 million, 100 million of these flyers. People can just take an image of this and it'll take them to the
No, it
store.
says independent on that shirt.
Oh, did it say independent? I am wrong then, maybe. Wow, I thought he was running as a Republican.
Yeah.
Because he ran as a Republican for Senate, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe he's running independent.
Yeah. The interview has been leaked. Ray is interviewing presidential candidate Cornel West.
That would be a debate. I think you'd probably be debating Cordell West, but where his takes are. But that'd be great. I mean, yeah, I respect Cornell West. He's another one who's too much into the race for me. But
he went on Tucker Carlson years ago. Remember?
oh yeah, he goes on with anybody. I mean, he goes on pretty much with everybody. He's a very gregarious and funny and captivating type of dude. I was surprised he's got. In the general election, projected 4%. I think that's a little high, but that's pretty.
Is Jesse Ventura going to be his running mate? Because I
don't
heard you
think
and Jen talking about that.
I heard Jesse's doing like kind of cozying up to the Libertarian Party.
That
So the
doesn't
Libertarian
make
Party-
sense though, because he said he was anti-parties.
I don't. Is that his
He-
take? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he says
Okay.
all political parties need to be abolished.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. I have not looked into that. And I'm not sure. Jesse has a lot of great takes. He's I like people who have they forge their own path, and they can articulate and defend their positions, even if I disagree. Jesse Ventura is excellent on a lot of topics.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, I'm not saying who it is, man. It could be. It could be Cornel West. It could not be. So,
Let's go. Metalopoly says social media has increased the depression rate of young people, especially young girls. Good for him talking about it. Wish more candidates would add that to their platforms. It's a genuine. Andrew Yang talked about that stuff when I was Yang Gang. He kind of flaked out, but I do like that. That's a genuine topic. That's something that you don't hear a lot of politicians. Everybody's talking about the same talking points. Isn't
Yeah.
that kind of just? I don't know. It's like even though I talk about a lot of those same things, like if I were running for president, I would try to change. I got something different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? What's going to differentiate me from these other people?
Yeah, like everyone should form their own little style. Like they shouldn't just copy and paste everything.
Yeah.
Like
My-
DeSantis has mimicked a lot of Trump's talking points. That's a lot of things that he's done, and that's almost in some ways has hurt him.
Yeah. Jordan Lott says it's been confirmed Ray is going to be rumbling around with Tucker freaking Carlson. That would be epic. We could talk to Tucker Carlson. Tucker wants to talk to Putin.
Yeah,
He wants to sit down with the Putin. Tucker's preparing for a 2028 run. I'd bet money on it now. I bet $100 right now. He is going to run for president in 2028 is my thought. Him versus Kerry Lake's going to be a hell of a primary.
I heard Kerry Lake is considering running for Arizona Senate for 2024.
Yeah, I know. I heard that too. And
Do you have
I'm
an
a little
issue with
torn
that?
on. Well, my issue is I want her to be president. That's the issue I have with it. So I mean, she's still relatively young. So I'm a very big Kerry Lake supporter.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I would love Kerry. But she would have no chance of becoming president because she's hated even more than they hate Trump. Like the reason is because she is way more of a populist than Trump even is. Way more.
That's why.
It's not even
That's why I love her.
close.
Yeah, that's why I love her too. I mean, she is just. She's almost too perfect as a candidate. She's just unbelievable.
And plus, on top of that, she's smoking. So
I agree. I want to. I would try to keep it above board, but no lies detected.
When Adam went on Carlos's show like months ago before the midterms, he even said a joke. Hey, if Kerry Lake, if you're single, I'm around here. Adam said that when he went on Carlos's show.
She knows it too. She plays games with that. I don't know if you saw her with that Facebook post where she posted her legs. She did just it's the whole post is just her legs. She's just doing little games out there. But she's probably like, if RFKJ can take off his shirt and Vivek can take off his shirt, why can't I show you some of my legs? But yeah, she's but it's very much substance. I still remember like the first time that I heard Kerry Lake, I had no idea who she was. Never knew anything about her. And then she had that one clip, the epic classic clip about the laptop. Like, whose laptop? Or the crack pipe?
You really need to put down the crack pipe. Hunter's crack pipe.
I saw that clip and I was like, who the hell is that? And I was like, oh, shoot, that's running for government. And then she went on Tim Pool's show. And then I think after that, the first time she was on Tim Pool, oh, man, you could go watch it now. I mean, it's that relevant still. It's just a great sit down. And I was like, damn. And then,
But like I said, after what happened to her in Arizona, I will never trust another poll for any election again. I never will.
Trust no polls. Yeah, the polls are just propaganda. I mean, we are in an age where they want to take Trump off the ballots. Yeah, I don't know if have you seen some of these stories coming out.
Yep. California is trying to. Arizona's trying to. Georgia, I believe, is trying to as well. The same with New York and Pennsylvania.
So they're kind of dropping these hints like, well, we might need to take Trump off the ballot. And what it looks like is because he hasn't been convicted of anything.
You can't beat your opponent, so just change the rules to take him off.
Yep.
So he can't challenge you.
Yeah, it just confirms to me like you think 2020 was legit. They want to take Trump off the ballot for 2024. And you want me to believe 2020? You must be out of your mind.
Besides, technically Trump was found innocent. Remember when they impeached him? He was found innocent, so he did not do an insurrection. So he should not be charged because I'm sorry, the Constitution says you can only be charged for a crime once, and Trump was found innocent. So,
I think that's a good point. The impeachment is not a criminal.
It
It's a
kind of
pol-
was in a lot of ways. It is.
Yeah,
It kind of
it's
is.
it is a political action that kind of mocks itself as some type of but they had a whole bunch of lies and stuff in there. It's really a political action, but the point is when you look at Donald Trump as president or former president and running for president, you cannot have a country where a district attorney can press charges on that person. And you might think, well, nobody should be above the law. When you get to that level of president, and I'd say that for Biden and everybody else, it's got to be handled in the voting booth. You can't. How many districts are in the country of the United States?
I don't know them off the top of my head.
I mean, there's every state, there's districts all over the place.
Yeah.
So any one of those district attorneys can charge a president, somebody who was a former president running for president, can make up a charge and charge them and get involved in the national, because this is not a local thing. This is running for president of the country. You can't have a DA charging somebody like this. This has got to go to the voting booth.
Yeah. But then again, they use ballot harvesting to get around that.
Yeah, and they'll probably try it again. And the other part of it is the AGs.
Like for YouTube, I'm not saying anything happened in 2020. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I find it pretty curious that these states, well, these people went past the state legislators and had all this mail-in ballot stuff we put out there for everyone, and the state legislators never passed any of these. Which because if Congress nor the state legislators pass that, you can't do that. You can't. So it doesn't. I'm sorry. At the very least, it's a curious to think about it. At the very, very least.
Absolutely. You can't. So that's what Texas v. Pennsylvania was about. Was basically it was about the states like Pennsylvania. Well, it was literally Pennsylvania and actually Georgia as well.
I think Arizona too.
Yeah, I think Arizona was in it too.
Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona, Michigan, and Wisconsin.
Yep, I think it was those, all the swing states. It's funny how it happened in all the swing states that they changed the law for COVID, and they changed it without going through the state legislative body.
Or Congress.
Well, you don't. So at the state, the state Congress though. So you can
because voting laws are passed by both the state legislators and by Congress. So both.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Either one.
Yeah, either one.
Yes. So they clearly completely bypassed the legislative process, and this is in the Constitution. If people are not aware, it is. Let me see if I have this clip here. I kind of clipped these on X so I can bring them up quickly. Each state. So this is the electors clause from Article 2, Section 1. Clause 2 of the United States Constitution. Each state shall appoint in such manner as the legislator thereof may direct. That's the part. That's it. That's the whole Texas v. Pennsylvania argument. Each state shall appoint, and this piece is very important, in such manner as the legislator. So if they don't go through the state legislative body, they are voiding this whole agreement that we have. And if you don't go through your state legislative body, then you're going through some other convoluted way to get whoever you want chosen as the electors to go to D.C. on the electoral day where all the pressure was on Pence.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And by the way, was the reason, I forget what the reason was, but why did they throw the case out? Was it because of the standing or something like that? I forgot why.
It was bull, just complete bull. So they threw it out basically on standing. Basically, they said Texas had no, and the other states that signed on had no standing to challenge what happened in Pennsylvania, and that's ridiculous. Yes, are we? So that was my whole thing. I was like, are we in a union or not?
Because
it's in the Constitution. What do you mean I don't have standing?
Because imagine if a state just decided to take people's guns without going through their legislators.
Yeah,
Can you imagine that happening?
And that's unconstitutional anyway. And it's kind of happening. So yeah, that is a landmark case. Everyone, Texas v. Pennsylvania, them not taking that case will go down in infamy for a long time.
Even Clarence Thomas wanted to at least hear it.
Yeah, they were soft on it. Alito and Thomas, they both wanted it to be heard. Their language was very soft, and even their language was soft and weaselly. You can't. The whole point of the whole point of the Supreme Court, like one of the basic points of it is if two states in this agreement were like roommates in a house, this whole country. We have 50 rooms in a mansion. If two people in two different rooms got beef, then who handles it? It's the Supreme Court. If it doesn't go there, what happens? You foster beef, and then you get what happened in Nevada, and you get all these different places where people clash.
Mm-hmm. And it's just going to get to a point where it's just going to be unsustainable.
Yeah, we're on that path right now. So it is to hear people openly talk about removing a candidate who hasn't even been convicted of anything. Removing them from the ballot is an escalation that I don't know. So let me ask you this, Ray. Is there a possible way to come back from this? We talked about that before. Like it took 20-something years to get from 9/11 to this point. Can you even go backwards?
I think so much damage has been done that I'm not even sure it even is possible. Because like some things like scars, like wounds heal, even though they take time to. But scars, they never heal. They're always there. So I think our country it's scarred because like we're so divided. Like it literally, like you can literally see all the lines. It's like down the middle, up to the microscopic centerpiece. And I don't think we're ever even going to agree because we can't even agree on what a woman is. So
it's not possible. It's just, I think what we're going to have to do is it will take 20 years to take us down a different path. And, we talk about how things were in 9/11, the country was together, but a lot of it was ignorance. We just were ignorant.
Yeah, a lot
So
of it
I don't know
was.
if is that really a place that you want to go back to? But Ray, you said you wanted to talk about that Nevada situation, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the clip up right here. Unless you want to.
Oh no! If you got, I don't. Well, yeah, you can bring it up. So we have the clip.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say we have a clip from what happened. There were some protesters. I believe they were climate. Actually, I do have a little bit of notes on this here while Ray brings that up. That a video went viral on Sunday showing law enforcement officers ramming through a blockade set up by climate activists who were attempting to stop traffic leading into the Burning Man festival in Nevada. It caused a significant traffic jam.
Yeah, and these people, they literally put a trailer in the middle of the road and they chained themselves to it. So that lets you know how stupid these people are. Mental illness is a huge problem in America, and it's just going to get even worse.
Yep.
I'm curious about this. How many of these people that are in this video, how many of them have been on medications? I really want to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look right here, the main one. Abolish capitalism. So you clearly see. Yeah.
That's beyond. See that's beyond climate change. So they call it a climate protest. That's beyond climate.
Yeah. Abolish capitalism.
Yeah.
So you want to abolish nationalism at the same time too. Really?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. How about this? Abolish socialism and communism first. Then we can have a conversation. You know why? Because they're never going to. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were saying something?
Oh no, go ahead. You can play it. I'll just put the comment up.
Look at these people.
Cool. Great artwork.
This is dangerous.
And this is in the middle of the desert.
And throw it off the fucking road and start driving through. And
we just get enough people, we'll just drag the trailer out of the way and we'll just
let's do it.
Obviously,
you made me feel better. I don't fucking give a fuck. Yeah, I'm part of the fucking press. Come on, let's take a fight. What's the point?
Fucking over 50,000 people.
We could do better with what?
With everything.
No, I know that. But what the fuck are you doing? There's a traffic jam 10 miles down there.
You guys already
10
fucking
miles.
run. People gonna run out of gas, water, like.
Yeah, you're telling us.
So you know
to come down,
nothing.
but
You know
you're
nothing. Like, cool, you're making a fucking stand. We're all trying to go fucking burn. This has been hours and hours of bullshit to get to this fucking
I've done
point.
it myself.
Oh, good, but you should fucking know better
What
than
are you
this.
fucking doing here?
You should fucking know better than this. This is
Ass
fucking
clown.
bullshit. Like, what are you doing?
Nummer 43. No.
This is crazy, man.
Can you help me lift this up, and then we're gonna pull this?
And I bet you something, no. All that stuff they got it because of capitalism. So
Of
yeah,
course.
I'm just saying.
Mhm.
Side. Thank you.
Please, this is a photo. Please.
No, you're on public property.
Wait for the cops.
No, we got to get through. I'm sorry. Help us, people. We got shit to do. Sorry. We got to fucking move this fucking mess.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dude. Whoa. We want to get along.
I don't give a shit. You chained up?
Yeah.
Okay. What I got to do with me?
I don't care.
Look, there's traffic coming.
There's people with medical problems here.
They should have just moved it anyway and don't care if they get hurt.
I couldn't. You are blocking people and endangering them. This is
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
absolutely. This is an act of aggression. So what these people do is do stuff like this, and they think like, oh, it's a peaceful. No, if you're blocking a private way where people now have to use their gas and resources and get hot and they're late for where they need to go, this is an act of aggression.
Yeah. This isn't peaceful. It's
No.
violence.
Yeah, you're putting people in danger. And I don't know. Here's the other thing. You do this anywhere. Maybe this didn't happen here, but you put a blockade there. My first thought is someone going to block me from behind and then now come at me? You're putting me in a very dangerous position.
Yeah. Do you almost feel bad for these people? Here's why. Because it's almost not their fault because they've been indoctrinated by the schools to do this.
No, I do not. Life is savage, and I don't have time for it. I got my own family. I got, I'm God family country, and looking at those things, and they ain't a part of it. See, people look at it because I always said, hey, if you want respectful discussion, come join me. If you love your fellow citizen, here's where I'm at. I don't want to be citizens with them. So there is no, and the way that I can love them is to tell them that the way that you're acting, I do not care about you. Just stay away from me.
Yeah. Can you imagine, that was 10 miles long. Can you imagine if there was a guy in his vehicle and his pregnant wife was in labor? Can you imagine that?
Yeah. I don't know. So Nevada is what is Nevada in? Is it blue, red, and this is rural desert?
It's purple.
It's purplish. Okay.
But it's tingering on bluish. Tingering.
Yeah. Well, Biden won Nevada, didn't he?
Yeah, but they elected a Republican governor in the midterm.
Yeah,
which is a little surprising.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's purple, but just tingering on bluish.
Yeah. Yo, Toy Mafia.
Yeah. Call the cops. Who says we're not the cops? Call the cops. Show me your badge. Our guys got us. Call the cops. You guys are fucking clowns.
Walk into the entrance right now. Walk in. Get over.
Look at this Karen right here.
Wait for the cops. No, the cops are coming. They're right over there.
Right now.
Oh, we're not burners?
You see, now they're causing a problem.
You're putting my life at risk.
Did you hear the Karen say, "You're putting my life at risk"?
No, you put your life at risk. See, now you cause this problem. Now things escalate.
Biatch, you're putting other people's lives at risk. Guess what? If you leave someone in the heat for too long, they could die. They literally could.
Yeah.
And they were running out of water and they were running out of air out of the air condition because their cars were running out of gas.
These are grown adults acting like this.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of pills. They're going full on Britney Spears here. So, yeah.
This is Burning Man. This is a road. Burning Man. Are you really burning? Just put the government onto the floor. This is the democracy. This is the democracy. You have a right to protest.
It's not a democracy, buddy.
Get the cops.
Well,
So you
do not have a right to protest wherever you want to protest.
If you want to protest on the side of the road, no problem. But not
Yeah.
on the
and
road.
I'm feeling like an enemy. Look at the truck coming out. This is a democracy.
Yeah, it's a democracy. We have a lot of people that you're fucking up on the road. And
So
you guys
we're
are
trying to
doing
wake up
bullshit.
the
Are you a
community.
burner?
This is how we're trying to wake up the community.
Yes, but like, you guys are fucking up the highway.
Okay. You don't seem like you're in your official capacity.
No. You don't seem like you're in an official capacity if you're blocking me.
This is not how we do it. Right now we do it.
I don't know.
Baby, lock in and shut up, please.
Lock in and shut up, please. So
Every change in society came from civil disobedience. All of them.
Of course it does, man. But
Who's the house patrol off duty? Not just here. Is there a highway patrol? We're waiting for cops. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
They should have just ran into the stone and not went to
Well,
What are you guys?
Why are you attacking people who are We're not the ones causing the problem. Attack the big corporations. Attack the government. Don't attack us. We're all in the same boat here, guys.
This is the most liberal group of people you can find on the planet.
Not helping with climate change because we're doing
So hate us.
Look, liberal policies. Biden is drilling more oil than any president since Bush. Like, come on. So liberalism is not the answer either. We need to change the system. We need burners to rise up. You're intelligent. You're a conscious human being. You're awakened. We have it. Here's a flyer.
I read it. It said like Biden said that. I know. I get it.
It didn't say anything.
He looks like a hippie.
It says system change. We need system change. We're demanding Burning Man. 3 principles. Radical honesty. Advocate for change. If we can make a full city of 100,000 people in the desert with zero resources on a dry lake bed, we can actually change some policies.
fucking road where people need to make money.
We did. You've been protesting the government. They don't care about working class people. They don't care about us.
I am a working class person.
Me too.
I gotta work.
Me too, brother. They don't care about us. The government doesn't care about us. I'm on your team, I promise.
wow.
Yeah. It's going up the mountain too.
You're anti-climate change. I think you're in the wrong place. Go to New York. Go to a better place.
We've got it also.
Making an unsafe environment for other humans, which I know is the opposite of what you want.
That's what the climate crisis is doing. Way more than what we're doing. I support this planet. Like, fuck you.
You guys need to move.
Reservation.
I was
Off
just
the
saying, like,
reservation's about 15 miles that way. You can have nobody there. Not here.
I don't know. I'm not.
Get on and take a ride.
No way. We don't want to follow you. I don't, guys. I'm really attached here. I'm attached.
Yes, well, get
Guys, we're attached. We are attached.
Well, you take yourself
Get
through
out
it.
the
We're
way. You
moving
guys are
it.
causing traffic and traffic jam and people can get hurt like this.
Keep it outside.
Get out the way.
We're getting hurt because of climate change. Look at what's happening in Maui. Look at what's happening right now in Canada.
We gotta get to Rio. Get out the way. Get out the way.
People are getting hurt by the system.
Move. You guys they need to get through.
Nobody injured. There's no reason to block the road. I mean,
Right. There's nobody injured, so it's like, please, you can move the debris out of the way.
Go back to where you came from.
I'm sorry that you lost
You probably are from Ireland or fucking way far away. Get out of here.
We're waiting for the police.
We're waiting for the police.
I don't care. Get the hell off. You guys are just causing problems. Let them through.
You guys are causing your own traffic jam. Holly, he's volatile. Do not tempt him, please.
See, that's why Ron DeSantis, I don't think they really followed through. But that's why Ron DeSantis did that bill. Remember the bill where you could run people over, basically? That's not exactly how it was worded, but you know what I mean, the protest bill.
Yeah, but let's get closer to that moment then, because
When the truck comes. But this is good. I didn't see all this. This is good to see it leading up to when the police came.
Yeah, right here.
This band, get off the highway. This is a state route. Everybody will be arrested if not. 30 seconds. Send your leader to my vehicle. Let's talk. Get off the fucking road.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Tommy! Tommy! You!
Yep. Yep. There. There we go.
Man, they were not playing games.
Yeah.
Woo!
Better move.
Yeah.
Get out now!
She's screaming. Look.
On the ground! All of you on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
She's screaming.
Don't move!
Let's do this. I was about to say, Ray, he was about to put his knee on her neck.
Yeah.
We have no weapons at all. We're environmental protesters. Please.
Trespassing on tribal lands.
She's not resisting!
Yeah, she's resisting.
Please.
What the fuck is happening?
By the way, he had a taser, not a gun.
It fucking hurt!
God,
She was just standing here. What the fuck?
he's hurting me.
What's the badge number?
Can you stop?
It's okay, kill it. I'm part of this. I'm not part of this.
Oh, whoa, what was that? What's that?
Yeah. You're not part of it, boy. Yeah, right.
Holly,
You said, Finn.
Wow, they came through, man. They came through and took out the trash real quick.
Oh, yeah. You know, like, they literally, instead of just waiting for the cops, they should have just rammed it themselves. They literally should have just done that.
They could have, but then now you put yourself. I understand why they didn't, because now you put yourself into harm's way if someone breaks their arm or something like that.
Who cares if they do that?
Yeah.
They did it themselves. Like, did you see in I believe in Germany, a guy literally got that was sitting in the road, literally got ran over by a truck.
I didn't see that.
It was hilarious.
Like Grand Theft Auto.
like there's a few of them. I've been watching a lot of these all day.
Oh my gosh.
Let me find it. Climate activist dragged off the road. Where is it? There's a few of them. Let me find them.
Yeah, I've seen some of those.
Where is this? One of them was funny. Really funny. I'm trying to see if I can find it right here.
Oh yeah, I saw that one where they dragged where a woman and a dude grabbed them by their hair and took them off the.
This one. This is hilarious right here.
Yeah, dragging them off.
Yeah, this is.
But then they can just go back, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a very dangerous situation because I don't know if the climate people have weapons or if the other people have weapons.
Watch. Ah!
Oops, a little speed bump.
Personally, I don't care if he got fully ran over.
I don't either. Yeah, but here's the thing. That's where it matters where you live. That's why I like what Ron DeSantis did in Florida, the bill. And I think he backed off of that bill a little bit, but I think it still went through where it's like you have the right of way.
Yeah.
So do with that information what you wish.
Yeah. So, hey, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and I don't really care.
Mm-hmm. Dave, I haven't chatted with Dave in a minute. Dave Bozarth says Black Lives Matters. I've not heard that one. That was a dope one. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a reference to the Eminem. If you don't know, his real name is Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying for other people listening, everybody's not a hip hop fan.
Yeah,
Black Lives Matters.
Black Pegasus was apparently at an event celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
Oh, okay.
I believe he was. He posted something like that on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And he spoke there.
Yeah, Tom McDonald is dope. Do you want to listen to that song? We can go out on that. Actually,
there's a few Tom McDonald songs.
No, the one that came out. Remember, you were looking for the one with Dax.
Oh yeah, I'll pull it up.
Pull it up. That's dope. Did you? I'm sure you listened to it by now.
Oh yeah, I listened to it right when it came out.
Oh, it's dope. Let's play that, then react to it, then we'll be out. I was doing a shorter, talk about shorter live. It's been an hour or so, but doing a shorter live today. Let's listen to that. Aria. It says Tom Mack is better. Tom McDonald's dope. I actually would like to see Tom, and Tom McDonald was an Eminem fan, I believe.
Yeah,
I would like to see them do a song together, man. There's no need for beef. For what?
Eminem was Tom's inspiration.
Yeah, he talks about that, and I like to see R.A. the Rugged Man do a song with Tom McDonald. I know
Black Pegasus, if it were possible.
For sure. I'm just saying, like guys who have the opposite, political views.
All right, I have it pulled up.
Oh yeah, let me pull it up. This song is dope.
Oh yeah,
I like this. This one's good.
And it's shadow banned as You Know What.
Is it really?
Oh,
wow.
It is.
Wow.
Hop in the truck, 10 of my buddies are already drunk. We don't go nowhere that doesn't have liquor and cigarettes, riding mechanical bolts in the club. We like to hunt, leave with a gun. Come back tomorrow, we covered in blood with a bucket of guts. We all tougher the when we pop in the clutch, we ain't stuck in the mud. I'm the white boy with the baseball bat, bunch of face tattoos and a NASCAR hat in a backyard like a scrap yard. Got a glass jar full of tobacco that's blacker than asphalt. Rolling with hundreds of crackers who acting like animals, they cannot handle their alcohol. We the white boys from the backwoods and the bad hoods in the trailer park trash had pack guns. When I was younger, they taught me to struggle and hustle like 200 bikers, and they were my brothers. We coming for blood and you running for cover. Addicted to drugs and the gutter and drunker than anyone leaving the club. We go dumber than thugs. We got mullets and putters and multiple gunners that come in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll never recover. Chain smoking, my lungs hurt, my neck red, got sunburns, bumping Eminem, we all know the words. Bunch of white boys flipping hella birds. Hillbilly really don't care if you like them. Little bit of moonshine fire inside them. Kill him in a minute, don't care who's fighting. You don't want to trip on the kids of Vikings. Camo and mullets and cowboy hats out in public. Got ammo stashed at my cousins and catching addicts and covered. They all diss and we don't listen, can't hear it no more. We gone fishing, they gone missing. I told y'all before. I be on some white people hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a fuck. White people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people. Jumping out the plane, no parachute, so I'ma get the sooner. I ain't learned from school, always ditch Ferris Bueller. Screw your little truck, my square body over there's cooler. Every white boy riding with me over there. Shooters, I'm the white boy with the monster pump. Send shotgun with a pop the truck, the northern monster off the jump. I'm up, I rock a lots of guns. This ain't soccer, but watch him run. Shoot him in the lung, need oxygen. Huffing blood like he up and does. Talk too much till his coughing shuts. I'm never gonna back up too much ammo. We got hammered, used to battle. Had my fights right on the gravel. Back in the day, we used to handle like men, but now we're canceled. Look at us like states for cancer. Look at them like pull your pants on. Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Looked up to dudes with tattoos and rap news and bad moves and abuse in my past.
Eminem style.
I used the bad news for the gas to keep moving. I made it where I'm at. Now you rather see me losing. All my guys got tattoos on their face. They did the time they got jammed. What the hell's a blue check? They ain't got no Instagram. Ask around, everyone knows. They might think that I care, but I don't. I'll be out some white people
Uh-oh, here comes the verse, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
This verse right here is nuts.
Every time they see
Oh,
me
it
pulling
is.
up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people. Yes, segregated, but I'm still in the mix. I've been with Timer before he got canceled for speaking the truth about the world and exposing it for what it actually is. I see race as an issue. I'm running it back to the government to tell them this is a democratic, liberated, conservative, patriarchy dipped in action, affirmative hit song. Bet they so cut me a check. State that I'm in as my mind is way deeper than color. I ain't think I'm blue versus red. I'm in control. Consider that I'm carrying more than you know. One in the chamber that's ready to blow. Right at you push you, claiming you won't. I'ma keep praying that you get exposed. I promise. I'm not abiding by rule that you set for me. I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually, I'm pissed, but won't let that be my identity. So on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies. Just say you're sorry and talk to me nice. This is comedic. If you get offended, that's a reflection of your own life and how you failed to live it right. So it's not black versus white. It's wrong versus right. Cause color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into. Generational curses that get undone once we undo moves. See life from a different view beyond our own skews. Manipulated by the news. True things they use to confuse the masses. Put us in social classes. Separated by percentages paid for taxes. Income brackets, clothes, cars, shoes, size of asses. I bet they try to blackmail me once I black out all these demographics. The push past the stereotypical average and get blackballed and they cut all my traffic. Oh my God, he be on some black people. Hanging out the window of the trunk, screaming, I don't give a fuck. Black people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Man.
That is awesome.
Man, that's one of my favorite Tom McDonald songs, period, man. That song was crazy.
I still think I still might give the edge to No Lives Matter. That still might be my favorite one. Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one too. But man, that last verse was everybody they all killed it, but that last verse was bananas.
Dax was the best part of that song.
Yeah. But I like the style on it because they all kind of did like Dax's style. But then I like when Calhoun did the Eminem style. That was kind of cool in the middle.
Yeah, they need to do more collabs like this. Like they actually should, even though it was just really Tom and Adam's album with Dax just making an appeance. They should do like a full on album where all three of them do it. A full. I
mean, it's hard to coordinate and all that, but that would be like a group, man. They don't really do that stuff anymore. It's like these collabs. But man, Metalopoly with the perfect line. He's like, "Oh my God, did Tom, Adam, and Dax just end racism?" That's how it felt, isn't it? Like Metalopoly capped. That's the vibe that it felt like. Oh yeah, and that's the vibe they were obviously going for. So not only was it like a technically great song, the beat's good, the rhyme schemes are good, it's not too long. It actually fits on like their whole vibe.
Oh yeah, it was awesome, man. Like the fact that these guys can like do these great songs, like they're not just giving the great message, but they're just great songs in general.
Yep, it's very hard to do. Like all these songs that he does, he rarely misses. The one criticism I've had of Tom McDonald in the past, a lot of people have talked about it. Sometimes his hooks,
I kind of disagree.
His hooks be whack sometimes.
I kind of disagree with you, that man. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you and Tatum, Brandon Tatum.
I know. I agree with Tatum.
I disagree with him. I'm sorry.
This is Tatum's hat right here. Me and Tatum go hard on his hooks, but Tom McDonald's great. Do not get me wrong. He's dope. And it hasn't really been a problem recently. It's more like some of the stuff from a few years ago. He's dope. Let's just get that out there.
Like probably one of my favorite hooks was between No Lives Matter, People So Stupid, and also this one too. But
when he gets the hooks right, they're crazy.
Another one, Canceled.
Wait, how did that one go? I forgot how that one went.
We can play the song real quick.
Oh yeah,
it's actually pretty short. One of his shortest songs, I believe. Yeah.
His hooks are getting. Melopoly says his hooks are getting better. They've always been pretty catchy. Yeah, they're still good and catchy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Right here.
Okay, let me bring it up. All right.
I can't be canceled, there's no way that you can stop me. I'm fully independent, there's no label who can drop me. Y'all been starting rumors, let me help you with some. Yeah.
He's a racist, he's a sexist, he's in love with Donald Trump.
Y'all can't cancel me, my life is scandal free. There ain't no sponsors taking losses cause the brand is me. My hands are clean, my family and my fans agree. Y'all can't cancel me for facts because you're mad and weak. Go ahead and tell the world I'm ugly and racist. I braid my hair and I don't care about cultural appropriation. I moved to the ghetto, lived in the ghetto, there's no Caucasians. And still I loved every single one of my neighbors. How's a man say I'm clickbait if he gonna use this face to get clicks on his page? Y'all hypocrites are made. But I ain't tripping about these bullies, it ain't 6th grade. Go ahead and diss me trying to sell a couple mixtapes. I'm not afraid, take my face and my name, paste it on the front page. I'm already famous and you'll never change it by hating or claiming you'll take it away. My grind wicked, write my rhymes different. You can try to quantify defying limits as a dying gimmick and deny I'm winning. This is pure fire, this ain't white privilege. I do what I want, get all the Gucci and Louis Vuitton out of my closet, out of my crib. I do not want it, that is for kids. That is for rappers who ask you to produce their beats for free, pretending online like they rich. I am not playing it safe. I said what I said. It is what it is.
Yep.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm it. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go off, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid. Everybody knows my name, from local folks to global fame. I'm vocal about the social justice movements. I expose the fakes, turn rappers into ghosts and graves. Make no mistake, they bones will break. I'll throw them in the wolf enclosure, slowly turn and close the cage. Acres full of sheep, you know that I'm the only goat. I'm great, they spoke my name to mostly hate. I don't complain, I'm woke, I wait. A total focus soldier, wrote the art of war. Know every page, I'm numb to all the dumbness. Smoke tobacco laced with Novocaine. I won't behave, I stoke the flames. I'll choke their throats with golden chains. Use vocal cords as skipping ropes and jump till I am soaked in brains. From open plains to coastal waves to solar rays in open space. Can't find nobody doper unless you poke your veins and snort cocaine. Whoa, y'all can't cancel me. Just get mad that I'm the man until you smash the screen. Like, whoa, I can handle heat. I walk through hell in open sandals drinking gasoline. Yeah, I could have been a star, could have had a mansion and a car and a Grammy album on the charts. I'm a savage, Randy with the bars. I don't rap about Xanax, goddamn it, can't cancel facts. We need answers, championing trash to the masses actually massively damages y'all. Keep trying to cancel me, y'all. I own the masters, so y'all. I make the beats, I write the songs, I own the cameras, y'all. I could have been famous, dumb my music down till it's basic. Get it on the hottest Spotify playlist, modify my catalog and go mainstream, y'all. I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm it. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go off, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid. I feel like all these rappers lately on a mission. They starting drama, they don't really want no problems, so they talk in whispers. Don't even start, no competition, y'all are finished. They say they feeling froggy, but I bet none of these frogs gon' ribbit. They think I'm soft, but I promise y'all that I'm solid like a rock inside a Teflon box and dipped in carbon fiber liquid. I'm not religious, but I walk with Christians. If Jesus died for all my sins, he'd need 1,000,000 crosses tall as buildings. Y'all can't cancel me. I'm a god and you're the devil, stop attacking me. Like, whoa, nails in my hands and feet. Y'all some snakes, I don't need fruit from that apple tree. I ain't doing features or buying beats. I'm a wolf on lie with sheep. I am what I am, and I can't hide my teeth. Way too many rumors, I'm like, who said it? Never met him. If he dissed me, probably about to drop a new record. I do what I want, don't matter if I get approval or not. Y'all ain't gonna cyberbully me or try to push on me until I'm becoming some dude who I'm not. Head full of ludicrous thoughts, producing the songs. My music is truth and you brutally shocked. I'm shooting my shot, I'm Biggie, I'm Shady, I'm New School Pac. Go ahead and call me a piece of garbage, make a starving artist your primary target. I'm the largest monster in the farthest darkness. I'm a closet sharpened, I'm an army sergeant. If people want to hate, then I'm grateful. It's only gonna make what I say less painful. Look at my face, embrace, I'm unstable. I ain't gonna break or shake or feel shameful. I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm it. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. go ahead and go off, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can cancel the kid.
Yep.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs that he's made.
Yeah, I like that one. I remember when that one dropped. Yeah. And we were in the chat talking about his girl, Nova. She's talented, a talented MC in her own right. She sings too, right? She's singing.
Oh, yeah.
She sings.
She's a rapper in her own right.
Yeah. And
she was even in that song Tom made with Adam. And I forgot there was another guy. I forgot his name. But it was called "It was In God We Trust."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I believe she directs. I don't know if it's all the videos, but she
does. She directs all of them.
That's impressive, man. Like those videos are, you can tell that she's maximizing what they've got too to make them really look good. He's a great story, man, and just completely independent. Just a dude. I didn't know anything about him. Actually, I was on Facebook years ago. I don't use Facebook much now, but saw his videos surfacing there.
I first found out about Tom back in 2021. It was when I took a trip. Is when I took a vacation down to Texas to spend some time with some of my family down there, and they played it, and it was awesome. And I've just been hooked since.
Yeah, I forget the song he has where he's in the classroom in the video, and then in the mansion.
I know the one in the classroom. That was white people.
White people.
Boy.
Yep.
What? No, not
boy.
white people. White boy.
White boy, yep. So I was like, dang, this is dope. And then I was like, who's this dude? And you don't, it's just kind of like Oliver Anthony, where you're outside of the approved establishment. Yeah, and it's like you can say what you want, you can do what you want. That's why I like Bryson Gray, big Bryson Gray supporter as well. So Eminem, do a song with your boy. Do your song with Tom McDonald.
Well, Tom in a way kind of did something like that, but it was Dear Slim.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was fake. But
he used the beat from Stan, which I
Yep.
love that song.
Oh, it's a great song. Yeah, it is because it's heartfelt. That was a heartfelt song. That was like, yeah.
And it's pretty much in Dear Slim is pretty much the sequel to Stan, because literally that scene where you see Tom in like the basement thing. He basically modeled it after Stan's room.
Yep, it's an homage. I mean, he's paying homage to. I think people thought it was a diss. Do you remember people got mistaken?
Yeah,
that was not a diss song. That was an homage. He was paying homage to Eminem.
Yeah, people, Eminem fans attacked Tom for that.
Yeah, they didn't get it. Like he wasn't trying to diss Eminem in there. I think he had some lines that were you could kind of think he was dissing him, but no, he wasn't dissing Eminem.
No, saying that Tom was basically saying that they're the same pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They just have different political beliefs.
Yeah, it's sad what's happened to hip hop, man. I don't have any problem if you're a Biden supporter and you hate Trump, but it's just they don't leave room. Like if somebody like Eminem can have the position he has and say, well, wait a second, artists can support whoever they want. I don't like Trump myself, but if somebody likes Trump, let's get in the room and battle. Like not like fighting, like bar for bar.
I wish we could I wish hip hop would just go back to what it was in the 2000s, where like DJ Khaled, Ludacris, Snoop Dogg, all of them. Like, I love that era.
That was a good era, man. That was a great. I grew up in the 90s, so I'm partial to that. But you go back and listen to some of the 2000 stuff. It sounds dope. Even the pop stuff sounds good.
Like I love all I do is win. I love that song. That was where like I said, they all did like a collab kind of thing. It was awesome, man.
Yeah, I like the era. Jeezy was big in that era. Like you talking about the. Did you ever listen to Jeezy?
Jeezy.
Oh, okay, Jeezy. Yeah,
might have. But, I don't recall.
Yeah, that was a great era. But hey, Ray, I'm gonna be out, you guys. I'm gonna get some sleep. Get ready for work tomorrow, so I can get up bright and early. Get going. But what you got going on? Any? I know you got the big guest coming, and we put the link in the chat.
Well, I still don't know when it'll happen, though. If or when it'll happen.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We don't know if or when, but in the meanwhile, you go ahead, check out Ray Studios on Rumble. Wait, your name is Middle MAGA? I thought you were a Trump guy.
MAGA is populism. It doesn't mean Trump anymore.
For me, I can't speak for other people, but Mayor Kate, we've chatted, well, here's the thing about Trump. Like, I wouldn't I don't know if I wouldn't call myself a Trump guy, but I'm not against Trump. Trump, you know what I'm most grateful for Trump for is he did some good policy stuff, but culturally, Trump woke me up. I didn't know what was happening. When Trump said fake news back in 2016, 2015, I thought he was just kind of being silly.
Yeah.
And fake news is a kind way to phrase it. He woke me up. I mean, he started MAGA. I mean, he didn't create it, but I mean, he was the face of it. So always be grateful for Trump. But I like Kim Iverson. I like Jen Perlman, Peter Hager. I like Steve Bannon. So it's not like I'm centrist. I'm like left or right on different positions. I'm somewhere in the middle. I also am not aligned with anybody. So I will criticize Trump very harshly, and to my opinion, and DeSantis or anybody else.
Oh yeah, 100% agree, brother.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a Trump guy, but I criticize him a bunch too.
Yeah, for sure, and that's why I like MAGA, man, because it's pretty open-minded.
I still remember the first show you did with them, Jen and Peter, after you changed your name to Middle MAGA.
Yeah.
And like Jen questioned you heavily on that base. I think the way they interpreted was they're populist, but they interpret like MAGA as like some extremist type of thing. That's the way I thought they viewed it as. But I think they're wrong on that, but they're entitled to their opinion. I just disagree with them.
But I think that's almost actually why I like repping it that way, because they know, we've chatted quite a few times. They're very good people. We're very friendly. So they know, like, when I'm saying MAGA, it's not their cup of tea, but they're like, okay, maybe it's not all what I think it is. You know what I mean? So I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Only Trump here for Toy Mafia, of course. Love Trump. We got a lot of Trump. This is a very Trump supporting channel. So I'll joke around with Trump. I'll challenge Trump, but you'll never see me disrespect him like in a mean type of way.
Yeah. Same here, brother.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks a lot, everybody. It's been this is Spice 65, man. We had a lot of fun. Ray, it's always great talking with you. I appreciate you, man. Hang on. We'll chat for us a little bit before I get to bed. Everybody take care. We out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Take care, guys. Peace.